master bedroom door. 6 bins set up here on the floor. 1 will be for each member of our family. We have the white primer on both sides of the bedroom door at this point. I have my black, oh my goodness, I just wiped them down. They had a tiny bit of dust on them and just threw up some trim. Starts there at the wall. It to fit this exact pair of is looking mighty gorgeous. Collecting every single bit of dirty clothes I can find in the house because I want to run a load. We just want to make sure that they're comfortable coming to our bedroom now that it's a further trip. It's like we made that spot just for them. Look at that cute washer and dryer upstairs. Whew. So it's been a hot minute since I have filmed anything related to progress in the master suite area, but Brandon has been steadily doing stuff up here. And the laundry room is, other than adding like a couple furniture pieces, the laundry room is done. The ceiling is all, let's zoom this out. There we go. The ceiling is all gorgeous and beautiful and complete, trimmed out and all. And as you can see, the washer and dryer are now upstairs and functional. So we're going to finish filling this and start our first load of laundry up here. I'm very excited. Here are my thoughts, my initial thoughts. In that little nook there, I want to get one of those carts that you can like grab and pull out and push in, you know, kind of like the ones I have over there in my craft room, but this one will be specifically for laundry items. I plan to have a shelf. Ooh, that'll be good. My shelf can go to about there, I think. So it will come out past this, and I'll have myself a nice little shelf here for lovely stuff, decor, and maybe the laundry detergent might go there and
hide all that crap.
Right, and it's the purpose is to just hide that. And we had the forethought to put in this little wall, knee wall, no, not quite. Half wall, quarter wall, 1/8 wall, I don't even know, 1/20th wall. Anyway, this small wall so that you will not have to see all this stuff back there, and there's plenty of room for it so it's not getting squished and whatnot, which is ideal. But once that shelf is there, all of that will be hidden very nicely. Oh, everything is coming to fruition so nicely around here. So mentioned the little rolly cart on that side. Over here, I would like to have not a super deep cabinet. We have this cabinet here. I need you to get off of it for me for a minute so I can reference the depth. The depth on this is pretty intense, which we got this for free. It's great quality. It's a great item. Brandon got it from where he works in the building department. Students have installed it and uninstalled it and whatever. And so it was a free item. And our original thought was to put it in the garage, which that may be where it ends up. But we did try it up here, and I think it is just a little too deep for my liking. It was coming out too far, and this was feeling like a very, very narrow alleyway. And the depth of this just wasn't going to be super productive. I could see way back in there just becoming a dead zone that I stored crap that didn't need to be there. So instead of tempting myself to do that, we're not getting rid of this. Whoa. But like I said, probably it'll go hang out in the garage and be tool storage for Brandon. So I am shopping for something almost like that, but a little bit deeper and a little bit longer, wider, for that space. And it will probably leave on the other side of it a little nook in there, which I think will be a great place for a laundry basket. So those are the initial thoughts over here on the laundry side. Oh, also planning a purchase for either some kind of little like arm thing that can come out from the wall, or a retractable laundry line that one side could be here, the other there, and then you can run it across and hook it and unhook it as desired. But my washing machine and my dryer are upstairs, and that is so exciting. Props to this guy. He's been working hard to make this happen. I gave him a deadline. I wanted them up here by the time that I went back to school, and it is Friday. It is Friday before I go back to school on Monday. So tomorrow, I think our project is going to be to acquire the shelf and install that, because I'm really jonesing to get that up. And I don't really know. I think probably whatever furniture item I choose is going to be an online purchase. I'm kind of thinking IKEA. I found a piece I really love on Wayfair. I'll try to insert a picture, but it was $760. And I want to live a bougie life, but not that badly. So that's not going to do for me. I almost pulled the trigger and purchased it last night, and now that I've had time to sleep and wake up, I'm real glad I didn't, because it's a little much. And then that leaves this side for dance parties. I don't know what it's still just going to be like extra space, and what a blessing it is for us to have extra space that we don't have a true purpose for. I feel very fortunate that that is our situation. So I'm not at all complaining. I am thinking that it will be my little workout nook, because if you've been following along in our house to home series, then you know that my gorgeous craft room was supposed to be my workout space. I am much happier that I turned it into a craft room, but that does mean that I don't have a dedicated workout area. And I do work out pretty regularly, almost daily. So that would be nice to have a space to just store everything. So I think this will be like where my weights go, my yoga mat, and maybe one day I would like to have a bike, an elliptical, something that's a little smaller than a treadmill that could fit up here. And this would be a nice place to store those things. My treadmill is going to continue to live on the front porch, because I really have grown accustomed to running in pretty cold temperatures, and I actually kind of love it. So I'm going to continue to run out there. But we're going to get the first load of laundry going in here. Uh-oh, I need the detergent.
There's no space for that.
We have to just wash with water now? Okay. Sounds lovely. Oh, it is so exciting to have these up here. And to have a laundry room. I have a dedicated laundry room. That is...
Right now it's dedicated until you put other crap in here.
No, this whole half is always the laundry room. It's all right. They fit so nicely up here. I was a little bit concerned about being upset with how far out they came, but it's lovely. It's lovely. I could put a cute magnetic sign on this side. Wow. I've never had the side of a washing machine to do something with.
Usually you don't. That's why this falls here.
I know. Wow.
Usually don't walk past the side of it.
If you have a washing machine situation where a side of yours is exposed, do you do anything with it? I'd love to know. Do you put anything there? Do you just let it be? Tell me, tell me. Okay, let's get some laundry going, but I really do actually need the detergent. Can you please go get it? No, we're just gonna have clothing that's cleaned with water only. Yeah, these need a general wipe down, so if you want to bring up one of those cleaning towels too, that'd be great. And the spray, thanks. Oh my goodness, it is amazing. This is where we make all the laundry, and now this is where it will get cleaned. It's always been such a hassle to bring all of our clothing downstairs and back up when we just not wash ourselves. When we wash all of our clothes up here, we put our clothes on upstairs, we take our clothes off upstairs. And so it also makes sense to wash and dry our clothes upstairs. Very excited. Very, very excited. They have a good amount of space up here. I think they even have a little more space up here than they did downstairs where they were in the downstairs bathroom. I'm so excited to not be sharing the downstairs bathroom with laundry too. We have plans for the downstairs bathroom. I don't know when that will happen. It's not at the top of our list. I'd rather have my master bathroom functioning before I take care of the guest bathroom, because it is functional at this point. It looks a little rough now that we've extracted these things and exposed all that behind the wall and stuff with the holes and all that. But I could just hang a curtain if I really wanted to. But I don't know. We'll get to it at some point. at some point. Look at this little dragon butt. While we're here, look at Sleepy. Lulu. Oh, it's a sleepy baby. Laundry is happening upstairs. Look at that.
Heights.
Laundry, laundry, laundry. Look at that. Water, water, water upstairs going into my washing machine.
I'm
Does
surprised
everything
that
look
it's
okay?
upstairs.
It
Okay.
just sounds hairy, which
Well.
makes sense.
Oh, so exciting. I have a couple of thread up pieces in there that I just got to. I'm excited about them coming out. I'm even more excited that maybe I'll be more attentive and better to my laundry so I could get those out at a nice time, like either out of this and let them air dry. And the only reason I really care about air drying them is I've got plans for that space, is because I don't want them to be wrinkly. But hopefully, even if I stick them in the dryer, I'll be better about getting them out of the dryer quickly and onto hangers in my closet, which is just over there, so that they will not be wrinkly. Yay for laundry upstairs. Woohoo! Last time I picked you up, we were just getting the washer and dryer upstairs. I'm intentionally only showing you the floor because you need to see this situation for what it is. We've now done a little bit of decorating. Oh, in the laundry room, and that is so precious to me. It is so cozy. Let me turn off the light and show you with that ambiance. Look at that. This is going to double as not only ambiance and decor, but also as a nightlight for our kids, because they do still often come and see us in the night when they need something. And so, ooh, we've got a thunderstorm rolling through outside, if you can hear that. And so we just want to make sure that they're comfortable coming to our bedroom now that it's a further trip. We also have this lamp over here that I have put on top of this shelf. I'll turn the light back on so you can see, but I'm using this shelf to store my weights for working out. So my yoga mat will also come up here soon and probably go on that side of the shelf, rolled up, and then I can unroll it, and I will have all of this floor space over here, which currently is taken up by our master bedroom door. It is about to get primed white, and then it is going to get painted black. This is frosted glass in those openings, those 4 panels there. And that door is going to go right here in this opening to our master bedroom. And I am mighty excited. I really enjoy this door. They had one in stock at our local Lowe's, and so we did a pickup order, and Brandon grabbed it this morning after he got our groceries. So that was quite the pickup order. But this is what we have going on in this laundry room space so far. And I just am really smitten with this little shelf. I have this decor piece that's also functional, and then along this shelf these little signs say wash, dry, fold, repeat. And this little canister is for our sticky pad things. They look like paw prints if you've ever seen them before, but you can put them in with your laundry and your washer and dryer to collect pet hair. And I can't say yet how I feel like they work, because they've only gone through the washing machine once and the dryer once, and I actually haven't taken them out yet, so not sure how they work. This canister is holding our dryer balls, and then I grabbed this $15 little plastic cart to house laundry items here on the side of the dryer, perfectly tucked away. These I'm very excited about. These are some collapsible mesh square bins, and my plan with these, let me see if I can pop one up one-handed. Maybe. All right, go ahead, pull pull one corner and I'll pull one corner.
No, I don't get the point of this.
No, you're gotta grab the edge. This thick part, just grab the thick. All right, you hold the bottom. Just hold. There we go. Okay. Well, now we'll set it up like that. It's much easier when I have two hands, but pops open like that, collapses really easily. We have 6 of them, so when I am organizing laundry or when it's coming out of the dryer, I'm going to just have those 6 bins set up here on the floor. One will be for each member of our family, and then the extra one will be for miscellaneous items, but mostly towels and washcloths and that sort of thing. And that way I can then just carry the bin to the respective bedroom of the owner of those clothing items, and they can put the clothing items away and then return this bin to me. And that is how we are going to sort laundry. But it does collapse quite easily. Okay, that wasn't as easy as it has been. Maybe were the straps in the way? I don't know. What did we do to this thing? I will have to fix this off camera because nobody wants to watch me fighting with that thing. But anyway, there's that. I'll address that guy later. So 6 of those. And then this side, we're still awaiting the piece of furniture that is going to go over here that will house extra laundry detergent and will also house these baskets. And in that little bag there is a foldable arm that comes out from the wall so that I can air dry some items. So that's what we're up to here in the laundry room area. I am adoring it. It's beautiful. It's so cozy. I want to hang out in here now. I've never wanted to hang out with my laundry, but I do now. At this time, I'm gonna get going with priming this door. 2 seconds with 2 hands and it folded right out. Just had to make sure you knew that they fold very easily and well in case you are interested in some for yourself. My wonderful husband just brought dinner up to me. I used the washing machine as a dinner table. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. Oh my gosh, it was so good. We have the white primer on both sides of the bedroom door at this point. I have my black paint poured and ready to go. It is a black. That is what I wanted. I sent Brandon to pick it out because, I mean, black is black, right? And this is what the name of it is, Tricorn Black. It is a flat finish. We are using the Sherwin-Williams, I think. Yep, HGTV Home Showcase. Stays clean longer. Okay, great, lovely. Anyway, that's the paint we're using and the name of the paint color. And we're just waiting for, some of these corners have a little bit of wet white paint still, and I don't want to mix the white and the black, so I'm just waiting to let those dry because I would like to do all of the corners and then roll the top. I think that's going to give it the smoothest, best looking finish. And we're hoping to get away with 1 coat. So the theory here, because I was a little bit like, do we really need the primer? But the theory here, the primer was $30, the black paint was $50. So our goal is that we can put 1 coat, like 1.5 coats, I guess, of the primer, which is less expensive on the door. So then we can just put 1 coat of the more expensive black paint on the door, because this is not the only door we are painting like this. All of the doors that will be in our master suite will have the same finish. So actually, while I'm waiting on that to dry, let me take you on a field trip down the hallway, because we have hung some art and I feel like that is really cozying things up and I am loving it. So I was fortunate enough to find these beautiful prints in these exact gorgeous frames for $6 a piece on my most recent Goodwill trip. I can't even. Are you seeing this? So beautiful. This is the second one, slightly different, both floral. Well, let's see if we can get rid of the glare there. But oh my goodness, I just wiped them down. They had a tiny bit of dust on them and so beautiful. Then I hung some mix tiles on either side of the wall, white frames. Oh, I just ran into the wall. White frames and backgrounds and just some family photos there. So anyway, The door for Brandon's closet and my closet will mimic that door, not only with the black finish, but also the 4 panes of glass. But it looks like Brandon's gonna build them himself, which we had talked about before, and then I kind of thought maybe we will just buy them, but they are a 24 by 80, which is not the easiest size to find. It's not super hard, but in that exact style that I'm wanting, it wasn't easy for me to find something pre-done. And actually that exact brand, I can't remember exactly what it is now. I'll try to insert it on the screen when I figure out what the brand is, but that brand door, they do make a 24 by 80. This is a 36. This is a 36 by 80 because this is a pretty big opening. And so this company does make a 24 by 80 just like this, but it is not in stock anywhere around me. It looks like it's something that is possibly no longer being carried. So that's a whole thing. I marked on their website that I would like to be notified, Lowe's that is, if they get any more in stock. The only other place that I could find some that were in stock was Wayfair, but they were very expensive. Like, I'm talking $509 a piece. I'm not spending $1,500 on 3 doors. Just not doing that. Not in my budget. So anyway, these 2 doors here, as well as the door that will go on the water closet. I'm trying to call it a water closet instead of the poop room, because I think the water closet is the official name. So those 3 doors are all 24 by 80, so Brandon will plan to build those, and he will mimic that style based on this. So because we have this door, he's got all the measurements he needs of where to put the panes of glass, and then we're just gonna go with, instead of actual glass, we're gonna go with, oh gosh. Anyway, it's clear, looks just like glass but isn't glass. Plexiglass, there we go. And I will have to look into how to frost it to mimic this, but that's our plan for the rest of the doors. At this point, we have everything we need to trim out this casing here on both sides. We have a little bit down here in the corner. This room is still just a catch-all, unfortunately. But we have a little space down here that we need to figure out. Also, before we had this thing reinstalled, which our contractor did, Brandon had needed to get in there to deal with a leak in the pipe. Actually, we found the leak when we went in there. That's, I think, in one of our other house to home episodes. Maybe I never talked about that. I'm not sure, but that needs to get fixed is my point of showing you this corner, and then also that area. But we have all of the wood to frame this out on both sides. Brandon would also like to deal with that corner. He'd like to just, let me turn on the light for you and really show you, but he'd like to redo the sheetrock here because that's kind of rough. You know, he's not proud of that work and he would like to fix that up. When we originally sheetrocked this area and just threw up some trim, it was, and the steel door was in there, it was just like to make it look decent. So we weren't in any kind of hurry to make that perfect, but now that we are to the point where we are ready to finish it off for its permanent state, he would like to fix that before he does so. But we have all the wood to trim out this door as well as this door here. Obviously the doors here and getting prepped. And then tomorrow in the mail, the handle for the door as well as the hinges are supposed to arrive. I ordered those from Amazon so that I could buy the exact same handle and hinges that I had purchased for the other doors in our home that we redid. Several months ago, probably even maybe a year and a half ago, we replaced all the hinges on our existing doors as well as the handles. So I wanted to get the exact same handles and hinges since they're still in stock and available on Amazon. So I did that. I only bought enough hinges for this one door and also only a handle for this door because those doors, both of the closet doors as well as the door for the water closet, are going to be on sliders like barn doors, and I think we're obviously not going to need a handle that actually operates, so I think we'll just have like a little grab pull so we can slide. So anyway, we're not going to need hinges or the same handles for those doors. So that is the reason for just purchasing only what we need for this door. But that's what's happening up here right now. I just can't get over this space. It has turned out so beautifully. I am like craving for my family to make dirty laundry. I'm sure it won't always be that way, but right now, I really want my family to make dirty laundry so I can do laundry. Oh, and before I end this segment, Brandon also got this installed for me. This is the first time that I'm doing anything with it, so we're gonna learn together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this thing. Look at this. Okay, so starts there at the wall, goes all the way over there. That's a whole lot of things that I could hang. Of course, if you're gonna be hanging things here, it's gonna need to be a little more lightweight. This piece looks like it's just plastic compared to metal over here, but another little extender piece anyway for lightweight items. And then there are quite a few little hooks where you can hang a hanger. And these swivel all the way around, which is great. And there are quite a few that exist on this. And if for some reason these weren't enough, which I cannot imagine that they wouldn't be enough, I'm sure you could just hang it up here as well. But this feels nice and strong and sturdy. And of course it gets a little more wobbly as you get that far out from the wall because it's just coming straight out from the wall. But look at that. I really like this. And then we're gonna fold it back up. It folds this way and then this way, right? And then, no. Oh, it can go, okay, this is like a double jointed situation. It can go either, no. Okay, wait. I think it can go either way. Every bend can go either way. So there we go. Then I can have it tucked perfectly flat against the wall there when it is not in use. That is a very neat invention. I opted to go with this instead of, I talked in one of my other house to home episodes about a like retractable clothesline that would have a starting point on one wall and then I could pull it out and attach it to another point over here on this wall and make a whole string. And that wasn't a terrible option, but I wasn't going to be able to get to my washer and dryer if I had anything on that, and I just didn't really know that this existed, I guess. And so when I found that, as I was looking at retractable clotheslines, I decided that I really preferred this style, and I'm very glad that this is what I went with because I love that it can just tuck away like that, and even when it's out, I can still get over here to the washer and dryer while things are air drying. Love it, love it, love it. It is so magical when things just work out the way they're supposed to. Speaking of, look at this precision here. This shelf, I mean, we measured it because we knew what we were putting in here, but it's just so beautiful that it worked out perfectly. Our little 1/4, 1/8, 1/20th wall, whatever you want to call it, and then with the shelf on top of it goes right to the bottom of that faceplate for the light switch. Too perfect. And this little wall, as well as this shelf, do an absolutely amazing job of hiding all of the tubing and such in and behind the washer and dryer. And then watch this. This is another one of those. Love it when things work out perfectly. Open the lid. Look at that. It's never going to touch. Nothing on the shelf is going to get bumped. The lid is not going to get damaged. The lid can open all the way. Again, I know, we made it this way. We made it to fit this exact pair of washer and dryer, but I think, you know, it's a pretty standard size, so it's not like we'll have an issue, I don't think, when we need to replace this washing machine one day. But we did build this whole situation to fit our washer and dryer, so it should be perfect like this, but it doesn't always turn out that way. So I'm just very proud that it did. Very proud of Brandon because this was my vision but he does all of the actual assembly of things. So very proud of him, very thankful for him. He hooked all of this plumbing up to our existing plumbing in our home, both the water supply as well as the drain, and everything worked perfectly on the first try. No leaks of any kind. That is magical. He is good at what he does. Just perfect. Black coat number 1. I love it. We made the right decision. I don't think I mentioned yet that the trim is going to be the same color as all of the trim here. So black door with this trim that matches the rest of the wood in our existing home. I'm excited about this contrast. I'm excited about this contrast. This is the final situation for the evening. The other side is painted, has both layers on. We've also peeled off the plastic layer on the glass panes. We haven't done that on this side, but this door is looking mighty gorgeous. I am so, so, so pleased with this door and how it's looking. I love that you can still lightly see the grain of the wood. It is a beautiful door. I love that it's black. I cannot wait to see it hung in its place. That will take a couple of days because Brandon and I both have long days tomorrow. He's going to be the one that will be hanging it, and yeah, he's got a very long day tomorrow, so it won't be tomorrow. It actually will probably be Tuesday because he will be home with our children on Tuesday. I have to work, but he will be home to get some things done. So that is our gorgeous door. I am going to turn the light off. I think I'm going to turn this fan off now too because the door is essentially dry. That fan did wonderful. I'm like collecting every single bit of dirty clothes I can find in the house because I want to run a load. Why? Because I'm turning over a new leaf and I am officially a laundry person. Oh gosh. I'm a laundry person. That's what I'm telling myself. And Brandon's kind of making fun of me for it a little bit, but I'm trying real hard to be a laundry person. One more shot at that gorgeousness. I'm so in love. So in love.